Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to install a tonneau cover on your Tacoma, more specifically the back revolver 4XS. This is the one with the T-slots. You can see we're putting that on my 14 Tacoma. I've got a long bed. Super excited to get this installed on here. We snagged this tonneau cover from RealTruck. Check that out. So nice. A little bit more on them as we get into the install. Let's go ahead, let's unbox this thing and show you how to get it done. With everything unboxed, you can see we have the rail system. So they utilize a rail system. These are gonna go on each side of the truck. That's gonna hold our tonneau cover to our truck. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our bulkhead seal, this rubber guy right here, this bumper, and we're gonna install it right here along the cab side of the truck bed. Just be sure to really clean this off with some isopropyl alcohol, and it should allow a good seal for the adhesive on the bulkhead. Once you've got your seal towards the end here, you can go ahead and grab some scissors and cut it so it matches the length of your truck bed. Another helpful trick is you can grab like a heat gun or a hair dryer, and that will kind of help straighten it out. I didn't have one readily available, so you can see like it'll kind of help you with the wrinkles and straightening it out right here on stuff like that. So another helpful tip for you. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab some scissors and cut this to the length of my truck bed, and we're moving on to the next step, which is installing the passenger side rail. Next step is going to be removing our factory rail right here. Get a better angle, that was kind of tough. Here we go, we're going to be removing our factory rail right here by removing the T30 bolts in here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my wrench with my T30 socket and get these bolts removed, and that is going to help us get this rail off. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, once you got your helper to help you and you've got your rail taken off, set it to the side over here. We're teaching them young, right? Teaching them young how to do stuff to the truck. Anyway, we're now gonna mount our rail using these S-clamps. That's what they call them anyway, these little brackets. We're going to put the rail on top of our truck bed here, and I'll show you guys, but it's gonna be kind of hard with one hand. So the clamp is gonna go here, and it's gonna clamp our rail, that bad boy over there, to our truck bed. Let's go ahead, I'll show you guys how to get that done. So you can see on the rail, we're gonna go ahead, put this on here, make sure it's all the way up against the truck bed towards the cab up here. And you'll notice right here, there's holes. So you're gonna take your clamp and the bolt that comes with them, and you're gonna mount the rail to the truck. Kind of like that. So we'll just take our socket, and I'll pop up on the screen what socket we need, and that will allow this to be clamped to the truck bed. This is what's going to hold the tonneau cover on. So, and there we go. That's what it will look like underneath. I found that using a wrench, I didn't have my shallow socket 10mm, so I found that using the wrench, and I bet a shallow socket would be 10 times easier when installing it, because that long socket kind of gets in the way. Anyway, so little tip for you. You're gonna go ahead and repeat the process on the right side, and then we're getting ready to throw the tonneau cover on. Pretty easy, right? But before we throw on the tonneau cover, this is our little Z bumper ordeal. That's kind of what it looks like there. We're gonna go ahead and throw this right here. So this is the lever latch, the rail, the truck. You can see this bad boy just sits right there. So when you're unlatching and latching, there's a bumper between the truck and the rails. So we're gonna go ahead, put ours in here, just like so, fitting it in like a puzzle piece, really. It goes in there and it doesn't go very deep. We are gonna go ahead and bolt our factory rails, these guys that we took off, back into place. You can see it has a place to screw these back on right here. And to do that, we're going to use the hardware that came with it, our T30 socket as well. With these, we're going to bolt our factory bed rail in there like I showed you. So let's go ahead and do that. once you've got your factory rail secured, go ahead and slide secure straps. These straps are the ones to secure the tonneau cover when it's rolled up. It straps around the tonneau cover, keeps it rolled up for you. So I found, you go ahead, slide this in, that way the bolts in here and whatnot don't catch as you're sliding that in. So before you go throwing all the screws in, go ahead and throw that in so you're not catching on all the bolts and whatnot. A little bit easier. Now that we've got our factory T-rail back on, ready to rock and roll, we're gonna take some spacer, some rubber, whatever you wanna call this, and it's gonna go right here. There we go, sorry. Between the truck and the edge of the rail, right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my scissors and cut right there. With the adhesive, that's just gonna attach to the rail right here. So not too bad. And I will mention, give it a little taper in your cut. That's just going to contour to the truck lines a little better, keeping out dust, water, all that good stuff, keeping the stuff in the back of your truck when this is on protected. And I'm super happy to be partnered up with RealTruck.com. They offer a one-stop shop solution when it comes to all things outdoor gear, upgrades for your truck, suspensions, tonneau covers, all that great stuff that we love throwing on our trucks, right? So if you've ever thought to yourself, I really want to upgrade this or that on my truck, use the links down in the description, snag some gear from RealTruck.com. Those guys over at RealTruck, they're helping bring my truck to life. And I know they can for your truck too. So I'm super grateful. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for using the links down below. Let's finish up this project. Along with all the hardware, they have these end caps. This is just gonna help the look with the T-slot rails that this tonneau cover has. I went with this system because I have another piece of gear that's gonna work really well with this slotted rail right here. So we'll go ahead and use the Allen key that it came with as well and tighten this down. Just tight enough, not super tight. We'll do that on both sides here. Boom, there we go. So that's on there. Now that we got those end caps on there is the fun part. We can actually rest the tonneau cover on the rails and roll it out. We're gonna roll it out all the way towards the front of the truck until we get the bolts on the tonneau cover lined up with this. So let's go ahead and throw it on here, roll it out, and get those bolts lined up with these slots right here. And I misspoke, it happens, I'm not perfect. Here are your mounting bolts. They come in the hardware bag and they slide in here like this. There you go. That will line up in there, and then we'll go underneath with our handles, these bad boys, and our washers. And just like the picture shows, we'll line up our washers against the handles. Boom, boom, screw it on, just like so. Once this is connected into here, this handle's obviously going to go underneath and pinch everything together, secure it nice and tight. So we'll now have a tonneau cover securely on the back of my truck. So awesome. This is so exciting and it looks so cool. Are you kidding me? Check that out. RealTruck back tonneau cover. Oh man, that looks so awesome. It's gonna keep all the stuff in my truck protected. I'm so happy about it. Let's finish it up. So now from here, now that you've got it latched in with the handles and the bolts, you'll want to make sure that when you roll it up, your straps go up and over and lock into place. But more importantly, you want to make sure it comes all the way back. When you push it down, it snaps into place. Boom, just like that. So cool, so awesome. Looks so good. I'm so excited. If you guys can't tell, this is so fun getting new gear and putting it on the truck. It's so fun. So let me know down in the comments if this was helpful for you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more. We got plenty of gear coming. I gotta show you what goes into this T-slot system up and around the truck bed, hint, hint. And be sure to also check out RealTruck down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. We've come a long way, and I will see you guys in the next one. And once it's latched, look how cool it is to just open it up. Boom, that is so cool. Then we can roll it up and strap it with our straps.